40 artıdan herkese merhabalar sevgili seyirciler. Yaklaşan playofflar öncesinde Žalgiris Kaunas'ta oynayacağımız playoff turu öncesinde oyuncularımızı 40 artı programında ağırlamaya devam ediyoruz ve bugünkü konuğumuz Nando de Colo ve röportajı İngilizce gerçekleştireceğiz. So Nando, first of all, we haven't been able to do an interview since you returned to our team due to busy fixture. Thank you for taking the time now. What was the motivation for you to come back to Fenerbahçe?
I think the first motivation was to have goals for the end of the season. As I already say, it wasn't exactly how we planned in Asvel. And when I had the opportunity to come back and help the team with Fenerbahçe, you know, it was a great feeling, especially, you know, in basketball-wise. I mean, always good to have, you know, to reach this part of the season when you know you have important goals.
So we miss you very much during this 3.5 seasons, and also I think you and your family missed Istanbul very much too. What do they think about coming back to Istanbul?
I mean, my family is really happy to be here. It's always easier when you already know the city. They had no problem to adjust to, you know, this life they already knew. You know, they go to the same school, so it's easier for them to adjust. And you know, at the end, as we are together, everything is doing good.
So, after 3.5 year break, you returned to Ülker Arena. What changes you noticed regarding our basketball organization and our gym?
The first thing was the locker room. You know, they changed a little bit. They have a new weightlifting room, so you know it looked bigger from inside. And you know, at the end, I think the organization is really good. I mean, they know what they have to do to be at the top level. So this is really important.
And you have had the opportunity to work with many important head coaches throughout your career, like Željko, Dimitris, Kole, and Sasha. Now you are working with one of the most important guards in European basketball history and one of the best coaches today. What can you say about Sharas?
You know, I think it's a little bit early to know a coach. You know, 2 months, 2-3 months is not enough. But you know, the most important is what he wants, and at the end, he wants to win. So this is the most important. I know it's not easy to win a EuroLeague championship. He did it. To do it twice is even more complicated. So now, you know, more than the coach is how we can do it together. But as I see him every day, you know, he's really motivated to reach his goals and to make sure then the team go on the right path.
Although European basketball is becoming more dour and physical, we say that you haven't affected all. And also, can we attribute this to your exceptionally high skill and basketball IQ?
I don't know. I think everybody is different. I'm not this type of athlete like we can see in the other team or even in our team. But I know why I'm here and how I can, you know, bring the best of myself on the court. It's true that every year the EuroLeague is getting tougher and tougher, and especially because we have more games. You know, it's not just how you feel physically; it's also mentally. You know, some of the players, they don't realize how tough you must be mentally to keep the rhythm during all the season. And like I say, basketball is not just how you're gonna sprint the faster, or you're gonna jump the higher, or sometimes how many points you're gonna score. I think is a little bit about everything, and I try to always reach my best and make sure that I'm ready for the next step.
And so the EuroLeague regular season has ended. What are your thoughts on the teams, on our team's performance during regular season?
I think we did pretty good. Top 4 is not easy at all, even to make the playoff. We saw that no one game was easy for any teams. Every team had up and down during the season. We are up, are down, really down. So we need to, keep learning from that, and we will see what's going to happen during the playoff. But we need to be ready for, a big moment of the season, and is at this time. Then we're going to see who is the best.
And despite us having the home court advantage, the Žalgiris series will be very difficult. They have the best 3-point percentage, in the EuroLeague, and they won 18 out 21 games when they shot 40% and more. What do we need to do to reduce this?
I think this is statistic, and it's important to know your opponent. Žalgiris is a great team. I think they were really good during all the season. They lost some game, but like every team, at the end they finished 5th of the EuroLeague, and this is incredible. We have to make sure then we are focused on what we do and give our best. We have to play as a team, because we're going to face a team who really play together. They know exactly what they have to do, and I think for this matchup, the team is going to be stronger, physically and mentally, going to win the series. So we have to be ready for a big fight against Žalgiris.
And also regarding the overall standings, which teams surprised you, both positively and negatively, during the regular season?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter. I mean, I always try to keep the focus on my team and on what we are doing, because at the end you can think about everybody else. Doesn't matter. You want to win and you want to go until the end, but to finish second, it's an incredible season for Valencia. But I'm not surprised to see them in a top 6. I think they were playing together during few years, and this is really important to build the team. So it's not, let's say, a big surprise. Second is really high, but I mean they were used to play together. And after, I don't know, some of the team are not where we expect them. Maybe Monaco or Panathinaikos, but they still here. I mean, they still in playing, and everything is possible.
And about European basketball too, last year Paris and this year Valencia are the teams that have raised the tempo very much. To achieve this, they are making a lot of substitutions during the games. While the EuroLeague averages 36, I think, Valencia made 47 and Paris 65 substitutions. We are also playing similar. How would you evaluate the slowly changing of European basketball?
I don't know. I don't think it's European basketball. We just talk about 3-4 teams on 20. But I think coaches have different idea about what they can propose on the court. And I think it's depend on your roster. You cannot do this in all the team. And I knew then, for example, Valencia coach is this type of coach. He wants to put rhythm on the court, and doesn't matter if you're good or not. You're gonna make a lot of substitutions. So we will see what the future propose, but I think it's more how you want to approach the game.
And I want to say this again, but when describing your profile, the term high basketball IQ is used by everyone. You also announced that maybe you will retire at the end of the season. After your retirement, is there any chance we might see that basketball IQ as a coach? Would you feel about staying involved in basketball, or maybe a break with your family?
I mean, I will need a break for sure. I will need time to, do things I couldn't do during my career. But for sure, I will never be far away from a basketball court. I mean, I got, for example, right now 3 daughters who want to play basketball. They do, some judo and karate on the side too, because we want to make them discover a lot of different sports. But at the end, for sure, I would like to, to be this type of person, be as a coach, where, when, how, I don't know yet, I'm open to everything. I will try, first of all, to find a way to enjoy a little bit what I have, try to be free for any event, and after we will see. But I would like, for sure, to stay close to basketball.
And last question, we are near to Üyeliği series. What would you say to our fans, because they support you in every situation, everywhere? What is your message to them?
I mean, it's always the same. Every time we talk to our fans, we are really proud of them, because we know then doesn't matter what's happened on the court, they always behind us, try to support us a lot. I know it's not even always easy, but if we do our best, if we show them we want to do the right thing on the court, I'm sure they're going to understand this, and they will support us even better. Playoff time is coming. We need to, keep the focus at its best level. Try to, get ready physically and as a team. But for sure, we will need our fans to, get this, I will not say extra motivation, because we need to be motivated, but, get this feeling, then, real things start.
Thank you very much, Nando, for taking the time with us. Evet, Nando de Colo 40 artı programında konuğumuzdu ve sorularımızı içtenlikle yanıtladı. Hem ona hem de tüm takıma yaklaşan Žalgiris serisi ve sezonun kalan bölümü için başarı dileklerimizi iletiyoruz. Programımızı noktalıyoruz. Bir başka programda buluşmak üzere. Hoşçakalın.